Guys, what I'm about to show you right here in this video should not be allowed on YouTube for free. I am not even joking, guys. In the last 16 months or something like that, don't quote me on this, but I think we've had around 16 people actually scale to 10K per month for their agencies, whether that's a social media marketing agency or a service-based business. And I'm going to show you exactly what I call the triangle method, no Illuminati attached, that you can actually leverage right now and scale yourself to 10K per month. This is the simplest way I've genuinely found to scale any sort of business that offers a service on behalf of someone else or another business in terms of your outreach. Guys, I'm not joking. I'm just going to jump straight into this one because this one's extremely powerful. Now, first and foremost, guys, we're actually on my computer right here. I just want to throw out just real quick a couple case studies, not to try plug anything, but to try and show you that I genuinely know what I'm talking about. So here are a couple case studies of people that I've worked with over the last couple of months. These are some very recent students. For example, Ryan Mack, he's actually on YouTube right now, which is kind of crazy, guys. So let's actually go to Ryan Mack right here. As you can see, Ryan Mack was able to quit his job. This is one of my one-to-one students, guys. I don't know if he should, I hope he doesn't mind me showing this and stuff like that. But long story short, Ryan Mack jumped into my one-to-one program. I taught him basically how to go about getting his first client. This dude went and got his first client, right? In 2 weeks of me showing him this system, he went and created a YouTube video on it because I literally told him, yo, bro, you should go and create a YouTube video now that you actually started not getting success. And he was literally able to generate 113,000 views on one video of him just basically getting his first client in 2 weeks as a beginner. I can remember when he was actually messaging me in the Slack channel, because I communicate with all my one-to-one students in the Slack channel, and he was literally able to do that. So Ryan, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You've actually been able to quit your job. I believe now he's actually past 10K a month as well. He definitely sent me a message about that. I'll throw the message on the screen or whatnot, but he's definitely probably revealed that to his audience now, because I know that he didn't want me to reveal that until he revealed it to his own audience. But he's growing absolutely ridiculous right now, absolutely insane. He's definitely implementing this triangle method. We've also got Joel. Joel literally just sent me a message not even 10 minutes ago of creating this video, saying Upwork's oversaturated with laughing faces because he's actually been able to scale. I think he actually was able to close 30 clients in his first year of actually implementing this, which is absolutely nuts. Most people can't even get, I'm not even joking, like Abbas and Mohammed and Fayaz, they was actually able to get 4 clients in 2 years, which is crazy. By the way, forgive my handwriting, I know that it's going to be absolutely terrible. But they was able to get 4 clients in 2 years. They came and worked with me, and they was able to get 5 clients in 2 months.
I mean, if we look at our journey for like 2 years, we were doing just like Facebook ads and TikTok ads for e-commerce, right? And in 2 years, we landed 4 clients.
4 clients max.
4 clients in 2 years. Yeah, I would be like, yo.
So like, but with short form content, in like 2.5 months, we landed like 5 clients, and we've got like, obviously, you know, they're not really a client until the money's in the bank.
Yeah.
But we've had one person say yes, and they said they just wanted to wait a couple of weeks. And I know sometimes that can be bullshit, whatever that is. But so 5 to 6 clients, right?
Yeah.
2.5 months.
First of all, congratulations, obviously, for doing. You two have basically done more in the last 2 months than you did in the last 2 years. 2.5 months or whatever. Like quite literally, you closed five clients in 2 months. I told you guys that the system is crazy, and you got
the Upwork system is actually like insane. Like I was very surprised how many meetings we were getting.
It's crazy.
And some of them were obviously unqualified, right? But like I mean, 5 clients in 2.5 months. That's crazy compared to before.
Olaf as well. He was able to go from 0 to 20K per month in 6 weeks. Then I told him, yo, start a consulting business and use this triangle method. And what you're going to end up doing is getting some consulting clients. And I told him to just charge like, I don't know, $500 for like a 4-week program. This dude went and closed 6K, and he's charging 1K per hour of his time, which is actually more than me, which is absolutely ridiculous. So this dude went from 0 to 26K in 7 weeks, which is absolutely insane. Then we've got Abbas and Fayaz. Again, they literally went from 4 clients in 2 years to 5 clients in 2 months. So these dudes are all frigging killing it with this triangle method. Now let me explain to you why this is absolutely just extremely important for you guys, just real quick. So let me draw the triangle real quick and show you what I'm actually talking about. So there's 3 parts to this triangle: 1, 2, and 3. The first part, and this is how you can leverage this right now, guys. This is exactly how you can leverage this and get results like that. And again, like I said, 16 people in the last 16 months or whatever it is, probably even more than this. This is just students that I know of that have actually come forth and told me like, yo, Montel, I've taken your shit. I've actually been able to go from 0 to 10K or 0 to 10K, 0 to 20K, 0 to 30K, or whatever it is, blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. That's just the people that have come forward and actually admitted that. There's probably people out there that don't even want to give me credit, and they've taken my stuff and run with it. Absolutely insane. So long story short, let's talk about the first part of the triangle, which is OPAs. This is number one, OPAs. This stands for other people's audiences. When you're a beginner, right, you're going to be trying to do all this cold outreach to like a lead list that you basically built up. The problem with that is that it's all cold. You're a nobody, it's all cold, you've got no results, you've got no testimonials, nobody's gonna really listen to you. To take an absolute beginner that's never sold anything before and get them to send a cold email to somebody and then close that person from a single call for like $2,000 per month is a very tall order. I'm not saying that it's impossible, so whoever's commenting right now in the comment section, chill your beans just real quick. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm saying that it's very, very difficult. So what you can do instead is you can leverage what you call OPAs. These are audiences that are basically self-identified themselves, aka Facebook groups. Let's say you're in the real estate niche right now, this cliche real estate niche or gym niche. There's gonna be Facebook groups, right, that have a bunch of gym members in them, a bunch of real estate agents in them, a bunch of SaaS business in them. If you're reaching out to brands like, you know, personal brands, like my personal brand, online coaches, there's gonna be Facebook groups of these online coaches that are basically looking around trying to get value from these free Facebook groups or just value in general. If you can put your offer in front of these people, it's gonna be so much more easier than building up a cold lead list to try and sell. The reason for that is because a lead list is being built for you. So what you can do is what you call people collect, PC. You can people collect, aka you can create a Facebook page right now, build it out as like a profile funnel. I call these profile funnels. A profile funnel is basically a social media page that you use as kind of like a funnel. Again, this is something I teach in the one-to-one program. But long story short, a profile funnel is something to use as a funnel, so it's optimized for what you're selling, aka if you're an outreach agency and you do the actual cold outreach for other agencies, which is a really great idea by the way, what you would do is you would treat your profile in a way that's optimized so that when new agency owners come across your page, they know exactly what you do, what your service is all about, and you've got content on there that's all about your service. You're building a little bit of a personal brand yourself. You're basically, your page is known for being, and you are known for being, a person that does outreach for other agencies. Again, forgive my writing. But long story short, you can start people collecting out of these Facebook groups and adding them onto your personal profile, your profile funnel. Then what's gonna happen is this is gonna act as like retargeting, and it's gonna compound over time and grow over time. It's like a snowball effect. That's supposed to be like a snowball effect. So this is gonna grow over time. And this is the best way to start getting clients if you are a beginner, which is why it's number one. The second thing you wanna do is, I've already kind of like jumped ahead here, but what you wanna do is you wanna start building your own audience, your OA, your own audience. For example, you're gonna start using other people's audiences. Let's say you're an e-commerce, let's say you're, in fact, we won't do e-commerce because that's very cliche. Let's say you're reaching out to other agency owners to sell like outreach. You're an appointment setting agency for other agencies. Well, what you can actually start doing, right, is you can join these Facebook groups that have a whole bunch of agencies in them, or you can go and buy people's courses for like $997. And then you can actually just get a whole list of leads that are qualified. You can get qualified leads. And then what you can do is sell these leads on your service. AKA, you can go to people's online programs, like find gurus online that have literally got our online program, buy their program, and you'll get access to their Facebook group. Inside of that Facebook group will be a plethora of leads that are literally 10 out of 10 leads. These dudes have identified themselves as agency owners, and they've also spent their hard-earned dollars on buying this program, so you actually know that they're qualified and they have the money to do so. They actually have money to actually invest into themselves. If they've done it once, they can do it again. That basically means these are like 10 out of 10 leads. These are 10 out of 10 leads. Just be careful of trying to poach people's leads though in Facebook groups, because obviously you can get banned and stuff like that, but you get the point I'm trying to make. That then leads me onto your own audience, because what you can do is people collect. You can people collect these people out of these groups, free groups, paid groups. You can people collect by adding them as friends or connecting with them on LinkedIn or just following them on Instagram. And that's what you call building your own audience. You can also create your own short form content or just value posts in general, such as like Facebook posts, Instagram posts. You can even start building an email list, and you can also start building a YouTube channel. YouTube is probably the best one. Well, in fact, not probably, YouTube is 10 out of 10 for building your own audience, 110%. Why do you think Alex Hormozi, even though he's worth hundreds of millions, he's literally still on YouTube creating free YouTube videos? Do you think he's got better things to do with his time? Nope, because he knows that YouTube is literally the platform, the platform. Not the platform, the platform. Now, what you can actually do with this is you start getting clients from other people's audiences. You start people collecting, and now you're starting to build a personal brand using these two things here. Now, here comes the hybrid system. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard me mention the hybrid system. Technically, the hybrid system can actually work this way as well. But basically, it's a triangle that feeds into itself. It's a self-fulfilling triangle. I'm not even joking. For example, you use a warmer audience. You can use people like, warm audience would be Facebook groups. Even Upwork is a warm audience, aka another person's audience. Upwork is, you don't own Upwork. Somebody else owns Upwork. Directors own Upwork, or someone created Upwork. Basically, it was actually called Odes back in the day, but you get the point I'm trying to make. That's somebody else's audience. Once you start building up cash flow from a warmer audience or other person's audience, other people's audience, by the way, are warm audiences. That's why we actually use them first when you're a beginner, because you don't have to do lead sourcing, lead generation. You don't have to do prospecting. You don't have to do any guessing games. There's no guessing games. These are literal agency owners in a friggin' Facebook group that have identified themselves as agency owners, and they want help with scaling their agency. Well, the number one thing you can sell them then is friggin' outreach, appointment setting. There you go, because that's what people struggle with. Anyway, you've got other people's audience, right? Then you start building up cash flow. You start landing clients in these groups. Again, it takes a little while, but again, it's much easier than doing cold outreach, because cold is horrible. Cold is horrible. It can work, it's just that it's horrible. There's smarter ways to do this. Don't work hard, work smart, is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna start building this cash flow now. And then once you build this cash flow, you can actually start getting into cold outreach eventually. This is how I would do it in 2023 if I was to start all again. I am not even joking. This is the exact steps. Number one, start leveraging other people's audiences. Number two, start building my own audience for my own offer, building out content, people collecting. That's how you go about doing that. And then once I actually started making money from these two methods, or even just this method alone, I would then start reaching out and doing absolutely cold audiences that are still probably going to be a good fit by doing lead sourcing, prospecting, and first line writing. But these will all be automated by virtual assistants that I'm actually using this money. This money right here that I got from other people's audiences, I'm using this money to pay for this system. So now I've got people, virtual assistants, finding leads for me, qualifying the leads, and then doing the first line writing, basically the outreach for me. And this, I am not joking, I've seen people go from 0 to 10K in the quickest time possible. I repeat, Montel Christopher Gordon, I am yet to find anybody or any system that can beat this. Please bring me a student that's doing 0, put them in my program, put them in one of your favorite guru's program, and I'm telling you right now, my student will always win, getting to 10K per month faster. The reason for that is because we work smart, not hard. Not hard. We use our friggin' brains. We're using our friggin' brains, guys. Work smart, not hard, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, guys, I hope you can see that I'm very friggin' passionate about this. Oh, if you want to learn this, I do have 2 options for you. Number one, jump into my one-to-one program. You can do that, it's the quickest way. Or you can jump into age traumatization. Links for those are below. I'm gonna put the little down arrow. I'm not plugging those anymore. I just want to give you some actual free, genuine value of what you guys need to be doing. Leveraging other people's audiences. Then you can start building your own audience. And the funny thing is, this all feeds into one system. All into one system. Let me give you an example, like Ryan Mack, for example. Ryan Mack's now been able to scale his agency, but because he's scaled his agency, he now has a skill on doing outreach. He actually has done outreach to land his first client in 2 weeks. That is a skill he can monetize. That's a skill he can monetize. He can now go to YouTube and start creating content like he did, and he created a friggin' video that did 113K views. If you take 0.5% of 113K, what's that? I think that's 1% of that is 1,130 people. Divide that by 2, that's like, let's call it 500 people. Out of those 500 people, even if 250 people are actually genuinely bought into what Ryan says and they're fans for life now, he's got 250 potential leads. Even if half of those, like what's that, 175 or whatever it friggin', 125, excuse me, 125, even if 125 of them actually want to call and then only half of them jump on a call with Ryan, then he's still got a lot of leads. Still got a lot of leads coming in. And if he just sells them a $500 per month outreach strategy on how they can do what he did, and he basically just does a done for you outreach agency, he will blow this up. Even if it's just $500 per month. I'm not joking. Like, he can literally put in the bottom of that video a link to a new agency called his outreach agency, and because he's got a whole bunch of agency owners watching his video, now he can sell services to other agency owners and charge them $500 per month, for example, on a low ball, not 5,000, $500 per month, and he can get them in as clients for done for you friggin' outreach. You can sell them on that. Even if 0.1% of people take this offer, that's still 113 leads. Literally nuts. This is not shit, guys. This is what I mean by the self-fulfilling triangle. I call it the triangle method, or the tri method, or the trifecta method, whatever you want to call it. It's friggin' dope. You guys need to be you guys need to be leveraging this in your business. If I was going from 0 to 10K, this is exactly what I'd be doing. Again, the links below if you want me to help you implement all of this, build your profile funnel, build out your systems, your strategies, your actual triangle itself, your offer, your niche, your actual outreach strategies. That's exactly what my agency does now. Anywho, guys, hope you're doing very, very well. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video. A little bit passionate about this one, but I need to get this out there because I see you guys doing the same dumb shit, going and doing cold outreach. All you guys do is cold outreach to the same freaking niches, and you're getting nowhere. Anyway, guys, this is the solution. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.